Hello there, welcome to AWS Tech Guide session. In this session, we are at part 2, which is register a custom domain in Route 53. Let me tell you that you are watching a series of tutorials for end-to-end implementation of WordPress site setup in Amazon Lightsail with custom domain, SSL, and other AWS services. So if you have not checked the part 1 video, please check the part 1 first and come to this video. In part 1, we have completed that how to create WordPress instance in Amazon Lightsail, how to create the static IP, and now in this session, part 2, we'll be talking about register a custom domain in Route 53. So let's proceed. I have logged into my Amazon Management Console. Now just search over here Route 53, click over Route 53, and basically what we are going to do that we want to register a domain. Okay, so on the left side panel under domain, click on register domains. Currently I don't have any registered domain over here. Now to register a domain, click over this button, register domain. Just add your preferable domain name here to check the availability first. So we will be registering one domain called brandandmarket.com. So I'm just checking the domain name availability. Brand and market, and you see that it is a .com domain and it is about to charge me around $12. Okay, let's check the availability. And it's showing unavailable. The reason is that I have already brought that brand and market this domain for this tutorial. Because once you register a domain, it takes time for your DNS propagation. Okay, so let me show you the process at least. So suppose you are going to buy a brand and market 121. So you check the availability and you find that, okay, this domain is available and it is costing like this. Suppose you want to go for not .com, maybe .uk or .net or .io, you select the domain extensions and accordingly you can go ahead. So for this purpose, I'm just keeping it .com, and you click on add to cart. It has added to your cart and it is showing 12, and click over continue. Now it will show you the register and contact you have to fill with your personal information. Okay, so once you fill that, by default it will show that privacy protection is enabled. This is something I found very nice in AWS Route 53, because whenever you purchase domain from any other provider, they will charge something extra for this privacy protection. So by default over here, the privacy protection is enabled. Now, once you fill this, complete this form, you click over continue and it will take you to just confirm, and you will be your order for buying this domain will be placed. Okay, the reason I am not doing that, I have already this brandandmarket.com already purchased and registered with AWS. I will be showing you shortly. But when you are registering a domain, this is the way that I wanted to show in this session. And let me take you that, as I said, that I have this brandandmarket.com, that domain already registered in AWS, but it is not showing in this under registered domain. Then where it is? Okay, so I have this domain registered in another account. You know AWS organizations structures, so you can have a master account, then some child accounts as well based on your organization structure. Okay, so you can keep your registered domains in a particular account, and you can create the hosted zone in any separate account where you are hosting your application actually. Okay, so in my next session, I will show you that how can you create hosted zone of a particular domain, even if the domain is not in that account. I hope in this session you have got the idea that how can you register a domain, and the next session I will show you that how you can create the hosted zone in AWS Route 53. And keep in mind one thing, that definitely you can use your single AWS account where you are registering your domain, your hosted zone also in the same account. That is well and good. But in some cases in organization, it is mostly seen that they keep their registered domains separately in a master account, and the hosted zone are created separately wherever the application needs to be hosted. So I will be showing you that kind of structure in my next session. Thank you for attending this session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box below or drop me a note at som@awstechguide.com. If you are new in AWS Tech Guide Forum, please watch our AWS YouTube tutorials. These are the freely available ones, and definitely visit AWS Tech Guide and check the join us how you can join our forum. Now let's move to the next session.